Welcome to Fresh Info. My name is Zach Klundt.
And I'm Zach Thomas.
And I'm Ethan Anderson.
Yes.
Boom. I wish your name was Zach.
We all looked at different cameras.
That's perfect.
I liked it. Yeah. That was good.
I wish your name was Zach.
I don't still.
I still do. Hey, Zach, what are we talking about today?
So we're going to actually talk about you, believe it or not. So,
guys,
what you do here. So
that's a great question.
I know.
Hopefully we'll figure it out along the way.
Exactly. There's been a lot of people asking, so we're coming through with it.
I love it. But hey, hold on. First off, before we even get any further in this episode, last episode, we interviewed Ethan, and that was super fun.
Go check it out, the plug.
But Ethan was misinformed. He lied to the people.
Oh, okay.
Is really what happened. Because
can we throw up the pictures real quick?
Throw them up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you guys see, this is a picture of Ethan's wedding party, and notice who's missing. Oh, where's Zach? Nobody knows. Well, actually, Ethan knew. He strategically said, I don't want Zach in my wedding.
Yep.
But Zach can come to the wedding, but he has to sit in the back row. Here's a picture of where I was sitting. It was assigned seats.
First of all, obviously it was not.
You can
assigned
tell
seats.
No one can believe you now.
You can tell it was Zach because he's like got a semi-bald head back there.
I had a little bit of hair back in the day, but it was slowly receding into my
He
back.
couldn't let go.
That's where it has stayed. But Ethan, I was in the back row with a sweet bow tie that everyone was supposed to be wearing, but then no one wore a bow tie for your wedding.
Okay, no, that one I am positive about, the bow tie thing. Because I mess up on I mess up on the ties too. We can ring Taylor. We can call her up because I was supposed to order ties for everyone. I ordered ties, but I did not count myself, so I was one short. So
that makes sense.
That's why no one wore ties but me.
That's right. But that was the day of the wedding decision.
No. That was the decision beforehand. I didn't realize I was short ties.
But you didn't tell Zach, and you just made him wear the bow tie. You're like, watch this.
No, because that bow tie was never a plan.
I wasn't part of the wedding.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
But I wore a bow
Zach
tie.
wasn't a part of the wedding, apparently.
That's right. Remember?
Yes.
I wasn't part of it.
So let me
assigned seat. It said
not
Zach
assigned
sits
seats,
here.
Because first of all, we were broke as a joke, so we used hay bales and
it was a piece of paper that you had signed that Zach has to sit here. I just want you to say sorry to me.
I will publicly apologize to you in the internet forever, because now it's out there forever, that I am sorry.
You're welcome.
You were right. You were not in the wedding party.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I honestly do not know why I didn't put you in there, because I would have,
but
I didn't for some reason.
It's a mystery to this day.
I think it's because you didn't put me in there, but that's fine.
In my wedding.
In your wedding.
Well, I'd only known you for like 2 months.
But it doesn't matter.
Well,
I'm making an impact immediately.
Well, you know what? Agree to disagree. But the big thing is we got to the bottom of it, that I was not in your wedding. I know people were asking, so I'm glad we were able to clear that up.
There it is.
That's really what matters here.
Yes.
So,
all right. Well,
I feel good now. I mean, we can end it right there.
Yeah. I mean, we can.
Now we know Zach doesn't do much here anyways.
That's tragic, dude. That's crazy.
That's good.
Okay, hey, so let's move in. We don't have very much time, so let's move into the first topic of discussion.
Yeah.
And that would be just how you found yourself at Freshwater.
Yeah.
Kind of dig into that.
Yeah, love to. I was serving at a church called Bethel Baptist Church as the student ministry director, and I loved it. Was in Galesburg, Illinois, the great state of Illinois. Where I'm from, actually, I'm from Illinois, grew up in the Quad Cities. But I was doing student ministry at a church called Bethel, and I love Bethel. I love the church there, love the people there. Was not looking to move, was not expecting to move, and Robert just gave me a call out of the blue one day. Actually, it was over a Facebook message. Says, "Hey, love to chat with you about an opportunity here to come to Freshwater and be the associate pastor." I don't know if you've ever thought about that, but would love to have a conversation with you, kind of see what you've been doing at Bethel, and just really like where your head's at, and would be interested in talking about.
You knew Robert before?
I knew Robert before from college, but I hadn't talked to Robert in 10 years. So it was kind of out of the blue, because like I said, I hadn't talked to Robert in quite a while, and so we had a conversation. Then I proceeded to have some conversations with some of the elders, John Nelson and Luke Sumner, and they liked me for all it's worth. And I came down over the Halloween weekend in 2022 and got to meet the rest of the elder team, got to come to a Sunday morning service, and we walked away feeling like, okay, like if they agree to say yes to us, then Brittany and I felt like we were in the right place going, okay, we feel like the Lord is moving in this. And we were kind of praying just for the Lord to close doors, and no doors ever closed. So here we are. And we're excited to be here. We feel like the Lord really kind of moved us out and into this position, which has been really good. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ethan,
let me say this. You are a very likable guy. I think you're a very likable guy.
Oh, thank you.
But you are really cranky lately sometimes. But other than that, you are a very likable guy. When you know.
He didn't give us coffee.
I appreciate
this morning.
that. No, I did.
Oh,
I had coffee this
we
morning.
didn't get enough coffee this morning.
That's a fair statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had enough coffee yet. But I have been cranky.
Hey.
I've been so fun. It's been so fun today.
It's been fun with the amount of crankiness.
Yeah.
It's been funny.
That's like a fun cranky.
I think Ethan's
Yeah.
just been more cranky than both of us, and
like to
He's
come
blaming
on.
it.
Cranky people push blame on other people.
there's a lot of
Which is why
crankiness.
he's blaming me for being cranky.
I'm pretty sure. I probably was the person who said it. Actually, I take it back.
But yeah, so that's kind of how I got here at Freshwater. Cranky-less.
Crankyless.
That's right.
Nice. Talk about your family a little bit.
Yeah. So Brittany and I, my wife, best friend, she's super mom. She's my rock. She's such a self-sacrificing person. I love Brittany so much, and we're going to celebrate 14 years of marriage this year.
Let's go, dude.
So
Boom.
pretty excited about that.
I'm barely 14 years old. That's crazy.
We can tell by the facial hair.
Wow, dude.
Sorry.
No
this
way.
is great.
It's coming in, man. That mustache.
So love, just love the life that we've just continued to build here and stuff. And so we have 3 kids. We have Evelyn, who's 11, and she's quite funny. She definitely takes after her dad in that. She loves to read, and she's super caring. And then Rosalie, she's 9. And she's very witty, also takes after me. She's a bit of a fashionista, which, I mean, I get it. But she has such a servant heart, which she totally gets from her mom. And then Theodore, he's 3, and he is our wild child. He's very imaginative. Pretty much every morning he wakes up, he comes out and assigns everyone who they are for the day. So
Nice.
right now I've been Bowser for like a solid 2 weeks.
That's a solid character.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but every once in a
he's
while-
recognizing that you're cranky too.
You recognize the crankiness. Every once in a while, I get to be Luigi, though. And sometimes I get to be Mario. So he has PJs that are Luigi. And when he wears those, then I get to
then
be
you're
Mario.
Mario.
Yep. So, but he calls Brittany Princess
Nice.
Peach.
That's a
So
good move.
It's a great move.
That's
a great move.
That's smart.
Don't want to
so-
call her Bowser.
No,
You're doing
no,
chores
don't want
with
to call her Bowser. But while he's actually a wild child, he's also super snuggly as well. So, yeah, that's kind of our family. We have a dog too, but no one wants to hear about him. I don't even want to talk about him.
I mean, there's probably a couple of people
Yeah.
that want to. It's fine.
No, he's a double doodle. Joke I told when I first got here was he's double dumb, and I have not doubled down on that. So,
No way.
yeah, boy. So,
I think kids these days say that would be cringe. What you just
Oh,
did.
that's
I
what the
think.
kids
I
say.
think.
I don't think so. I think they would like that.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty
Yeah.
cringe.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it was cringe.
No, I mean it was fine.
You liked it.
It was
You
cute.
laughed.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's adorable.
See, it was adorable. It's unlike my dog. So, yep.
No way. So let's kind of get into just kind of what you do here.
Yeah.
Just in case there's people that are listening that don't really know, and maybe there's some things that you kind of lead up that people would feel called to serve in here at Freshwater.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I'm the associate pastor here. So I kind of oversee our day-to-day operations in the building. Pretty much anything in the building, I kind of have a hand in. That happens inside the building, I have a hand in. Oversee staff, so Zach and Ethan, and just the rest of our staff that we have, oversee them. Our deacon ministry groups, which includes life groups, men's groups, women's groups, divorce care, grief share, kind of all of those groups that we have, they kind of all fall under my oversight. And then I also oversee First Impressions as well. First Impressions was something that had not been fully developed when I first got here. And then myself with our deacon team, we came together and said, okay, what does it look like when someone walks into Freshwater? How should they be experiencing church here and stuff, because you really only have one chance to make a first impression.
Right.
So we kind of went under some construction with that. We put a giant table in the middle of the lobby. We put some couches and stuff to kind of make it seem more inviting and more welcoming. And then we gave yellow lanyards and put people kind of all over all the doors. And I feel like we've come in. We're not perfect by any means yet. We're still kind of working and trying to make things better, improve areas. But overall, I think we are a very welcoming church now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we weren't before. I think
Right.
Freshwater was a very welcoming church. We loved when we first came here, and no one knew who we were. So when we got the kind of that first guest visitor type of vibe, and everyone was super kind and super welcoming to us. But now, as we've kind of continued to build on first impressions, and also the follow-up of when someone new comes in, following up with them and getting them to be connected here at Freshwater, it's super important, and we really want to capitalize on those things.
Yeah.
So that's first impressions.
Right.
And then all the other areas are just kind of a little bit of oversight, a little bit of some teaching and training as well. So
Cool. And if somebody was interested in first impressions, would they?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, a little cough.
What's that one called?
That was like, all the coffee's about to come up. I don't know.
Don't throw up.
That would have been terrible.
Don't throw up. Don't
viral.
do it.
So if somebody wants to serve in first impressions, is there a place that they can look on the website?
Yeah.
How do they go about that? Do they come and talk to you?
Yeah. Actually, for any serving opportunity that you might be looking for, it's on our website. There's serving opportunities. It's under the serving tab. And you can go there and you can actually see all the areas that we have opportunities for service in, such as kids and youth, first impressions, worship team, and the media team as well. So we have lots of different areas of service here. And all those, they come to me, and then I distribute them out. So like first impressions, Bobby Medlin kind of oversees, he's a deacon in that area, but he oversees kind of the scheduling and stuff, which he does a fantastic job with. And he would be the first one to kind of get you connected and then start kind of the training process for you. So there's always a little bit of training with any area that you're serving in. I think that's really important to get people connected and get them onboarded well.
Right.
So that's what we want to do. So that's what kind of, if you're looking to serve, hit up that on our website or on our app, and you can definitely get connected in those areas.
Awesome. Cool.
Let me ask you this.
Hit me.
Because you're an awesome youth pastor, I think. You're an awesome youth pastor. Your games were
was.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
Once
I love
pastor, Always youth pastor.
I mean, I could be.
And it's
Anyway.
Are you
still
trying to
there.
fire me right now?
No. That's all
Is this
yours.
how this happens now?
No, I
Be the
loved
most
my time
awkward
in youth
podcast
ministry.
ever.
I loved my time in youth ministry, but man, the Lord has definitely moved me out of that role, and I'm so glad that you're here.
He's like,
and being
"Get
able
away."
to do that.
Which is what I'm asking, because
Yeah.
I think you're an awesome youth pastor. Did you ever see yourself switching roles, if you will?
No, I really didn't. I really did not see myself moving into a different area of ministry. I feel like the Lord maybe was working on my heart about a year before I left Bethel. I felt like the Lord kind of just showed me kind of a bigger interest in just the church at large, more in the adult side, more in the leadership and developing side of things, which that's kind of what our youth ministry was. I was able to pour into a lot of our leaders, and then they were pouring into our students. And it's not like I wasn't having connections with students and everything like that. Like there definitely was that. But a lot of it was developing and leading more adults. And I feel like the Lord has just kind of continued to shape and shift my heart a little bit. If Robert had never called me, I don't think I would have left. I don't think I would have left Bethel, because like I said, I wasn't looking for any of that. So yeah. But I feel like that's just kind of how the Lord just worked in my life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the associate pastor role fits you really well.
Yeah, it does.
Especially in the past year-ish that I've been here. I haven't been on staff for a year, but like
right.
being here, just seeing you interact with people and stuff. I think it fits you.
You're doing a good
Awesome,
job.
man. Appreciate
Even though
that.
you're cranky, I think it's good.
I mean, it fits the role,
So.
you know? So I appreciate that, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about life groups?
Yeah. So life groups is our kind of discipleship training place where we feel like we offer deeper Bible studies and community and some missional outreach. That's also a part of that too. With life groups, we want to help you find community. Life shouldn't be done alone. So we believe that life groups is definitely that segue as well. We have several life groups right now that are not anywhere near full. So if you're looking for a life group, we'd love to get you connected. You can also go to our website and do that and look for life groups, and you can actually see life groups that are on there on our website. You can actually contact those leaders directly, or you can, if you don't necessarily know where you want to fit in, you can fill out a form which comes to us, and then we can try to get you connected the best we can with life groups based on day and time and everything.
Yeah, and life groups are kind of all over the area.
Right.
They are.
Right.
Yep. There's some in JC. There's some in California, and you guys are a part of one in Ashland. As that's where you guys live. So, life groups are kind of all over, and we really do. We want to see as many people as possible in life groups because we do feel like they are one of the most important things we do here at Freshwater. Yeah. So love life groups.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesomeness. Well,
Boom, boom.
I don't know.
Well,
that was good. There was a lot. So if you have any questions for Zach, if there's anything that he said that you didn't like, there's probably a lot of things.
That's right. There's probably a lot. You can drop them in the comment, and then I'll apologize next episode.
You can comment on the video. You can come talk to him.
Yeah.
Feel free to come and talk to us about just anything that was mentioned today. If you want to get into some of these areas to volunteer, or even life groups. I know life groups helped me when I first got here in January. Just be able to have that core group of people that like when you walk in on Sunday morning, people, and you're already starting to feel that connection with just everybody here. So that was really, really crucial for me too. And I really appreciated it. And just kind of the vulnerability that you get to have with a group of people from your own church in the middle of the week is really refreshing. And so, No,
I love that.
Yeah.
If I can say one more thing. So about serving, like there are tons of areas. And if maybe you're just unsure of where to serve, like come chat with me, come chat with an elder. We'd love to get you help get you connected somewhere. Cause I think while there's the community side on life group, there's also the community side of service as well. So when you starting to get connected, you start to get to know people who you're serving alongside, and like that helps you get more and more connected here at Freshwater, and just in general in churches. So
That's true.
Yep.
This is true. Ethan, you have anything?
No.
Been kind of quiet today, besides just making fun of my crankiness.
Yeah.
Well, you nailed it.
Everybody's just really cranky.
Yeah. is that my voice?
We're going to title this the cranky episode. Yeah. Everyone's cranky.
That's crazy, dude.
So,
all right. So, we're going to wrap that up. Zach, I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you
much for coming on and doing this.
Who are we doing next? Who are we doing next?
Next episode, you?
I mean, possibly Robert Strong.
I feel like you're avoiding it.
I'm not avoiding it.
He's avoiding it.
not.
I say next episode should be
kind of cranky.
We'll see.
It's a little
It's going to be a surprise.
He's going to blame it on the kids.
Surprise. You got to give the people what they want.
Give them what they want. Hey, comment down below who you want to see on Fresh Info next.
Yes, it can be anybody.
Leave a comment.
Anybody.